Hi, hello, welcome to today's video that's hopefully short enough to be a video but not short enough to become a short. And the video today is me. I wanna complain. My beef with titles. AKA my personal gripe particular titles. So this is the disclaimer part. A name shall not be named. This is just a general kind of overview about the type of titles that I have a gripe with. It's not necessarily a jab at the person itself. You just really hate specific titles. And then I shall complain and be done with it. So it's like a one-time thing. If you decided to tune in and engage with me, thank you very much. Well, this video is mainly gonna be in English. And if you do hear me speak Malay, that's probably because I don't know, maybe I found the words in English not scripted enough to express my hatred for certain things. Anyways, so the first title is related to this keywords: simple, easy. Are you for sure? Examples: strict makes rendering simple. Rendering is simple if you do this. Easily slash simple art tutorial for beginners. Nothing is easy though. Okay, because like every time I see those kind of titles, it makes me it provokes me from the within, because as mentioned here, nothing is easy. The only thing easy about drawing is the shapes. You can just pick up a pen or a pen and just draw a circle, square. Anyone can do that. Rendering and shading and whatnot, it's not. Okay, it's like really not easy to most, especially if you are a beginner artist. Although I'm saying this as like as someone who's like drawn decently enough, so I don't quite consider myself at the beginner level, but I also not coming out of myself at intermediary level. But you get my point. Okay, so nothing is easy. There is absolutely, and you wanna know why I say this? Because art in general is not easy. Nothing in this world is easy, honestly. You cannot really avoid struggle when it comes to trying new things. And also because you know how like in the art community there's always a talk about art and effort. Because like I've always seen, I think at least on the TikTok side, where they complain how like they pour hours of effort and hours of work into this thing. So of course it should be priced very high. But like if something is easy, then maybe all that talk of effort be damned. Just a thought to think of. It's not easy. Art will never be easy, but it gets easier over time. It's difficult, yes, but it's not impossible. You have to prepare for when the get going gets tough. And the easy parts do come later the more you do it. Although you can take this last part with a grain of salt. Because like even now I still find things I struggle with. But it does get like more doable if you catch my drift. The more you do it, the more comfortable you become, and it becomes part of your muscle memory. So that's my particular complaint about titles that have the keywords like simple or easy. Nothing is easy. Okay, it's difficult. It's not impossible. That's just. Next one, underrated. My foot. Underrated, according to Cambridge Dictionary, is an adjective used to describe something or someone that is better, more valuable, or more important than most people realize. It means the subject receives less the recognition, praise, or appreciation that it generally deserves. And yet, I see the word underrated be used for like videos with thousands of views, millions of views. Basically, any videos that's outside of your circle, with your friends, your family friends, and your family of itself. What? Use the word underrated for something that's not underrated at all. What says you come your grammar police if you want, but let's come as grammar. Okay, it's like this is not even a matter of clickbait or whatnot. Can you not Please use the right terms. I beg of thee. Well, underrated. Underrated is for something that genuinely is underrated. Something that doesn't get that much recognition, as stated in Cambridge Dictionary. Alright, and this is the last complaint of mine. Okay, you know how those videos where they always like talk about how to improve faster, how to draw faster, tips to help you make you improve faster, hacks to make you draw faster, tricks to blah 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 blah. So it's always like, in a way, at least when it comes to the art community, it's always connected to the word improvement. And every time I see this, I'm like, well, damn, in a critic be damned. And also, sometimes I would see like those titles that like over dramatize things. On one hand, I can understand that these titles are meant to like attract the audience, if you get what I mean. At the same time, maybe for me personally, it doesn't actually attract me at all. It just makes me want to scroll. Cause like, it really doesn't change your life in a very big way. Like, it only changes. It doesn't change. This kind of stuff has to be. You cannot really. This stuff. It's not fast, if you get what I mean. Okay, I think I'm gonna try and explain. So, tips, hacks, tricks. Yeah, maybe it might help lighten your burden and whatnot. But the reality of things is, not everyone can improve very fast. Like, some improve slower than others. And I'm just afraid that this kind of tips, hacks, and whatnot, saying that always, many of which videos focuses on fast improvement, when you'll find yourself wanting to improve always. That's why I wrote down the part here in a critic with them, because you will always have this little thingy, this little creature inside of you, talking, even if you do improve. And when it comes to it doesn't change your life either, as a whole, it doesn't really change your life. It changes your workload. That's it. So I can see it maybe changing a life, but not very fast. It's like little by little. It has to be quantitative. The more you do it, the more you see the change. And thus ends my beef with titles. Thank you for watching.